Students, today's topic is electromagnetic induction. In the figure you are going to see a circular coil and a magnet. If we shall move the magnet towards the coil or away from the coil, in both the cases the magnetic flux linked with the coil will change. So whenever the magnetic flux linked with a coil or circuit changes, an EMF is produced in the coil. The EMF is called induced EMF. As you are going to see, the coil is closed or the loop is closed. In such cases, a current will flow in the coil. That current is called induced current, and the phenomena is called electromagnetic induction. Students, if the coil is not closed, then induced EMF will be there, but no induced current will flow. On the topic electromagnetic induction, scientist Faraday gave two important laws which are called Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. First law states that EMF is induced in a coil or circuit as long as the magnetic flux linked with the coil changes. In detail, you can say, if there is a relative motion between the coil and the magnetic flux passing through the coil will change and induced EMF will be produced. But if both are at rest, then no change in magnetic flux and no induced EMF. Now, second law. According to second law, EMF induced in a coil is directly proportional to rate of change of magnetic flux. Suppose d phi is the change in magnetic flux in time dt. Then magnitude of induced EMF is proportional to d phi upon dt. To remove the proportionality sign, introduce a constant k, that is k is proportionality constant. If we are using SI system, then the value of k becomes equal to 1 and the magnitude of induced EMF is given by E is equal to d phi upon dt. If there are n turns in the coil, then induced EMF is given by n d phi upon dt. Students, we know phi is equal to BA. So we can write magnitude of E is equal to n d by dt BA. B is magnetic field and A is area of the plane of coil. Out of these two, B and A, one remains constant and one is variable. Suppose area is constant, then formula will become E is equal to NA dB by dt, and in case B is constant, E is equal to NB dA upon dt. Suppose at time t1, magnetic flux passing through the coil is phi1, and at some later time magnetic flux becomes phi2. Then d phi is equal to phi2 minus phi1, dt is equal to t2 minus t1. So magnitude E is equal to d phi upon dt can also be written as phi2 minus phi1 upon t2 minus t1.